Exclusive contracted novel by Feilu Novel Network. Me, Lord of Heaven, joined Chat Group Qin Tian, traversed through the wilderness, proved the Great Luo, seized the natural world, established the heavenly court and ascended to the heavenly emperor. Just as he was preparing to sweep through the wilderness and bring the 3 realms under his rule, he was pulled into the chat of the 10,000 realms. De Qin Zulong. Welcome newcomers. Immortal King. The pinnacle of immortality, proud of the world, who praises my true name, obtains eternal life. Qin Tian said, in the wilderness, those who ascend to the throne have become the heavenly emperor. When the heavenly court is first established, members are recruited and enter our heavenly court to prove immortality and attain eternal life. Dingtou, the Lord of Daqin, leads Daqin to join the heavenly court, increasing your qi luck. You have successfully obtained 1 billion qi luck. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. The Backhand left by Daozu. You are listening at novelfull.audio. TSK. Is this the list of deities? Qin Tian looked at the spiritual treasure in his hand and let out a sigh. But I saw that the purple and golden function list carried a kind of Taoist charm and was invisibly connected to the heavenly universe. The aura of suppressing eternity emanated, as if it was the beginning of everything, the end of everything. Function Bang, 3 words. Write about the vast and ancient customs. Qin Tian looked beyond the 33 heavens and exclaimed, Daozu, Daozu, you really have 3 calculations in one step. I'm afraid not all the beings in this world, including me, are your chess pieces. Qin Tian traveled from Earth to the wilderness, on the eve of the Lich Cataclysm. He practiced for countless years, and after the fall of the Eastern Prince, he moved into the Purple Mansion on Penglai Island to seize the qi of the Purple Mansion and shake the qi of the Heavenly Court. After experiencing the great calamity of witchcraft, Emperor Jundong Tai fell, and he seized the opportunity. Before all living creatures could react, they boldly moved into the Heavenly Court. And then, with the addition of heaven and earth qi, the power of the heavenly position is verified, and it is called the Heavenly Emperor. After Qin Tian entered the Heavenly Court, there would naturally be no more Haotian affairs. At the time of enfeoffment, Daozu Hongjun lowered the enfeoffment list and selected disciples from the 4 teachings. Here, a change has occurred. The true spirit of the 3 teachings, after being listed as a deity, entered the Heavenly Court, but there were no restrictions. The true spirit is on the list of gods, immortality and immortality, as if they are all benefits. That is to say, even Qin Tian, the ruler of the Heavenly Court, holds the list of gods. There is no means to control the group of immortals on the function list. Here, Qin Tian still doesn't understand. This may be the calculation of that Taoist ancestor. The saying goes that the vast calamity is not changed by the general trend, but can be changed by the small trend. Haotian is a Taoist lineage under the command of Daozu Hongjun. If he enters the Heavenly Court, then naturally the Heavenly Court is indirectly held by Daozu. That divine ranking can naturally control the life and death of the group of immortals on the list. But now in Qin Tian, as the Lord of the Heavenly Court, the list of gods has not had the power to control the life and death of the disciples of the 3 teachings. The function of the function list seems to only provide benefits to the disciples of the 4 teachings. And now, the vast Heavenly Court has all become the territory of the disciples of the sages. All the courtiers of the Heavenly Court are disciples of saints. The sage is aloof, and the sage's disciples are also proud. Without means to constrain them, how could they easily surrender? Qin Tian chuckled lightly and said, the first person in the wilderness is really a good means. It's just a casual move that could bring me such a big trouble. Unfortunately. Now that the position of the Heavenly Emperor has entered my hands, even if you are the first person in the wilderness, even if you are the Heavenly Tao, it is of no use. At the end of the Lich Demon Cataclysm, Qin Tian boldly took control of the Heavenly Court, which can be said to have shocked the entire wilderness. But for Daozu Hongjun, what did he calculate? With Hongjun's strength and his perspective, he doesn't even consider the position of the heavenly emperor. But he just casually made a slight change to the list of gods, which caused the heavenly court to become even more unworthy of its name. However, for Qin Tian, it was just a slight inconvenience. These sage disciples, since they have entered the list of gods, all life and death must be controlled by him. Fengshen. How qualified is a mere Jiangxia to be crowned as a god? He will let those heavenly sages know what true godhood is. In the Lingxiao Palace, Qin Tian wore a purple and gold imperial crown and a dark golden imperial robe. In the last second, he looked as if he was the incarnation of 3,000 avenues. The next second, he became immortal again, feeling nothing. This is not to say that his own breath is unstable. But it's him who has reached the point of returning to simplicity. Since Qin Tian's cultivation, he has been competing with the arrogant beings of the flood and wilderness, and has embarked on an unprecedented path of extreme enlightenment. In the past, when he was preaching to the Dalai Lama, the flowers bloomed in the 12th grade, achieving the only Dalai Lama in history. Note that even the sage of the heavenly way is only a 9th grade blooming flower. Even Daozu Hongjun is of the 9th grade, but in terms of appearance, he is much more terrifying than the sage of the heavenly way. Since the creation of Pangu, there has been only one example of a 12th grade blooming flower. Now Qin Tian has reached the peak of the golden immortal of the Great Luo. This is not that he cannot break through the quasi-saint, but that he does not want to. He has embarked on an unprecedented and timeless path of enlightenment. Although it is only the pinnacle of cultivation of De Luo Jin Xian, even a quasi-saint is not his opponent. If not, he can't help but remain stable, and his position as the heavenly emperor will receive the title of heaven and earth. Tai Bai, convene the courtiers tomorrow to hold the first grand court meeting. Tai Bai Jingxing hesitated and said, Your Majesty, most of the courtiers in the heavenly court are disciples of saints. They are unruly and difficult to tame. I'm afraid they. He didn't finish speaking. Qin Tian didn't understand anything. In this heavenly court, there are naturally his own people, like this platinum star. Due to a certain complex in his past life, he was subdued by Qin Tian early on. Now with his help, Tai Bai Jin Xing has become the Great Luo Jin Xian. It is precisely because of this that Tai Bai Jin Xing can be said to be Qin Tian's staunch loyalty. But these people are insignificant compared to the vast number of disciples from the 4 teachings on the list of gods. Saints and disciples have high self-esteem, and those with strong abilities have already achieved quasi-sainthood. Even if he is listed on the list of gods, how many people care about him as a heavenly emperor? After the Lich cataclysm, the current heavenly court is no match for the ancient heavenly court. Upon hearing the words of Tai Bai Jin Xing, Qin Tian said indifferently, Those who do not respect the emperor's orders will be beheaded. Chapter 2. Rebuilding the Heavenly Court. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Those who do not respect the emperor's orders will be beheaded. Upon hearing Qin Tian's words, Tai Bai Jingxing silently mourned for those saintly disciples in his heart. I hope those saints and disciples are wise and know that they are now in the heavenly court. If not, tomorrow may be stained with blood for thousands of miles. As for saying that Qin Tian cannot suppress these sage disciples, it simply does not exist. It is precisely because he followed Emperor Qin for a long time. So, Tai Bai Venus is extremely convinced of the strength of his own heavenly emperor. As far as his own qualifications are concerned, it is very difficult to achieve the success of the Great Luo Golden Immortal. But under the guidance of the heavenly emperor, he is now in the middle stage of the cultivation of the Great Luo Venus. Qin Tian held the God Sealing List in his hand, pinched the immortal technique, and spoke, The system burns the Qi energy, using Qi energy to cover up the heavenly mechanism. Please refine the God Sealing List for me. Ding dong. Consume 50 million Qi energy and refine the Sealing God List again. Around the Fengshen list, purple and golden flames burn. That is the most terrifying energy from the heavenly court, from the three realms. With the power of qi in the fire of gas, refine and seal the divine list. Even the sage of the heavenly way, Daozu Hongjun, could not achieve this method. What they can do is simply compete for qi luck, utilize qi luck, cultivate and enhance their own strength. The fire of qi luck burns. On the list of gods, visible long lines began to break. That is the causal line that belongs to the disciples of the sage. The calamity of sealing gods involves various saints calculating against each other. Even on the surface, the leader of the Tongtian sect, who even defeated the interception of the 10,000 immortals coming to the court. Who knows, there's no backup. Only by living in this period of history, truly living in the wilderness, can one understand the terrifying nature of the Taoist saint that day. Even though it seems that he doesn't know how to calculate anything, he is an iron and naive leader of the Tongtian sect. It's not as simple as it appears on the surface. If not, how could he develop truncation into the largest religion? Nowadays, in this heavenly court, there are all disciples who have intercepted teachings. For Qin Tian, it's not a good thing. Now these causal lines are burning, and among the disciples of the sages, only the causal relationship with the divine list and the causal relationship with the heavenly court remain. Even the sage of the heavenly way, even when it comes to Zhu Hongjun, has a plan. There is no way. The cause and effect have been severed, and all hands that reach into the heavenly court have also been cut off. Ding dong. Congratulations to the host. Refining the God sealing list has evolved into an innate treasure. The innate treasure, the power of qi luck, is truly inexhaustible. Qin Tian held the God sealing list and looked beyond the 33 heavens. Intercept the teachings of the 10,000 immortals and enter the heavenly court. The Duobao Taoist transforms the great sun Tathagata and controls the western heaven. I wonder if this is the mastermind of the Tongtian sect leader. Intercept the teachings of all immortals to enter the heavenly court and control it. Duobao Taoism personifies the great sun Tathagata and controls Western religions. If this is the mastermind of the Tongtian sect leader, then the Tongtian sect leader may be the one who hides the deepest. Daozu, sage, everyone is not easy. Everything is ready, just waiting for tomorrow. 33 heavens, in the center of the heavenly court, the Lingxiao treasure hall. A majestic figure sits on the throne, as if standing on the river of time. The faint imperial power lingered throughout the entire hall, without any oppressive force, but it fell into the abyss and was invisible. Emperor's power is like the sea, nothing more than that. Your Majesty, the courtiers have arrived. Qin Tian looked down and casually said, "You've given me face, 2/3 of it has come." He said so, but in fact, he was very dissatisfied in his heart. Of course, he didn't feel that there were fewer people coming, but more people coming. According to his suggestion, it's best not to come at all. Then he will directly seek an opportunity to kill them all. When he truly establishes himself in the heavenly court, there will be people in these three realms who want to dominate and rank among the immortal class. Upon hearing Qin Tian's words, the courtiers only assumed that he wanted to establish his authority. But seeing Qin Tian, he spoke to the immortals and said, "Everyone, please. The ministers still don't understand what's going on. But I saw Qin Tian's figure, who had already taken a step from the Lingxiao Palace and stood outside the 33rd heavenly sky. The main road is up. Today, I, Qin Tian, have re-established the heavenly court, using the chaos bell to suppress the energy flow of the three realms of heaven and earth, and using the Fengshen bang to suppress the energy flow of the heavenly court. Beyond the 33 realms, carve my way, and within the three realms, praise my name. I hope the great Tao can learn from it." At this moment, the sound of the great road resounds throughout the sky. 3,000 immortal lights reflect the heavens. A phantom of the great emperor, reflecting both inside and outside the three realms. The upper town has 30.3 layers of heaven, and the lower town has 9 secluded places. Within the 3 realms, all living beings sighed in their hearts and couldn't help but pay homage to the Emperor's shadow that day. Farewell to the Heavenly Emperor. Farewell to the Heavenly Emperor. In the heavenly court, all saints and disciples involuntarily kneel on the ground, without exception. Farewell to the Heavenly Emperor. The Emperor is majestic, and the group of immortals bow their heads. As a disciple of the sage, you are a quasi-saint. At this moment, you must also lower your noble head. Above the sky, there are 3,000 avenues, seemingly performing hymns. The earth surges with lotus flowers, and the sky brings auspiciousness. That is to praise the Lord of the heavenly court, the Lord of the 3 realms, and the Emperor. Chapter 3. Air Transport Amplification System. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Qin Tian held the list of deities and looked at the immortals in the heavenly court, calmly uttering a few words. Those who do not respect the Emperor's orders will be executed. And just as his words fell, the thread of cause and effect emerged in the darkness. Following this line of cause and effect, 1/3 of the courtiers who did not arrive were directly annihilated. All the immortals present felt a chill and reverence in their hearts. They have sensed the fate of those who did not come to court. No one expected that the methods of the Heavenly Emperor would be so ruthless. Note that 1/3, at least half of the people, belong to the disciples of saints. Even if it is a named disciple or an outsider, it symbolizes the face of a saint. And now the Heavenly Emperor has just put an end to it. This is the face of a saint. It's not enough. Even more terrifying is that no one knows how the Heavenly Emperor actually achieved it. A word to kill the group of immortals, even quasi-saints, can't it? Isn't it true that the list of gods cannot control people's life and death? No matter what they think in their hearts, there is no doubt that at this moment, they can only have awe. This is a reverence for the Emperor. Qin Tian collected the chaos bell and the divine sealing list, with a lazy expression in between. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope to work hard for the heavenly court in the future. After speaking, his figure had already disappeared. It seems that he just announced today that the heavenly court has been re-established. Only stay, those courtiers are here, face-to-face booing. Tai Bai Jinxing shook his head helplessly. Your Majesty is really stubborn. Tai Bai Jinxing looked at the courtiers and spoke with a hint of smile. Colleagues, now we are all courtiers of the heavenly court, serving the heavenly court. I hope everyone can understand their own position. In the future, I will do my best to serve your Majesty. Your presence is in the heavenly court. Your Majesty's heavenly court. Upon hearing the warning from the White Venus, the group of immortals had different expressions. But whether they are convinced or not in their hearts, they still appear obedient on the surface. At this moment, they finally understood that they were no longer disciples of the sages, but courtiers of the heavenly court. When the white gold immortal also left, the group of immortals couldn't resist. Among them, there is naturally resentment and self-belief that they are still the children of saints who hold high. Is the heavenly emperor trying to intimidate us? My brother did not fall in the calamity of sealing the gods, but was executed by the heavenly emperor with one word. I will report to the sage to punish the heavenly emperor. Yeah. Just a nominal heavenly emperor, how dare he not give face to our saints' children like this? The sage has already retired. Now, above the surface, these 3 realms are the greatest of the heavenly emperor. We also see the situation clearly. Among them are those who are knowledgeable about current affairs, as well as those who speculate on the strength of the heavenly emperor's means. Our Majesty is really a good means. The Lich Demon catastrophe has come to an end, and the position of the heavenly emperor has fallen into it. However, the innate treasure, the chaos clock, is nowhere to be found, and the sage cannot be counted. Who could have imagined that it would fall into his hands? Yeah. Perhaps we should let go of our pride as disciples of saints. Since we have already entered the heavenly court, we are heavenly court courtiers. No matter what they think, there is no doubt that Qin Tian has left a deep impression on them. Even those who have feelings and dissatisfaction dare not show it. Among the 3 realms, beyond the 33 heavens, many great powers, sensing the sound of the Tao and hearing the words of the Heavenly Emperor, couldn't help but be shaken in my heart. What has the strength of the Heavenly Emperor reached? Covering up the mystery, even a saint cannot calculate it. Beyond the 33 heavenly heavens, many heavenly way saints simply looked at everything with indifference. The position of the Heavenly Emperor, the Chaos Clock, the Heavenly Emperor, good means, even us saints have been deceived. Heavenly Emperor. Under the sages, all are ants. I hope this Heavenly Emperor can be more discerning. Otherwise, I don't mind. Use my skills and find another Heavenly Emperor. Some who are slightly angered have started planning their layout again. To them, Qin Tian's announcement was more like a provocation from ants. Although the sage has retreated beyond the 33 realms, there are still countless henchmen left behind in these 3 realms. Just like that Tai Shang Lao Jun, he is one of the 3 corpses of Tai Qing Lao Zi. It's not so simple for the Supreme Lord to sit in the heavenly court. The so-called retirement means not interfering in the affairs of the 3 realms. It's just that the saints of the heavenly way are wary of each other and are playing games against each other in a different way. In their eyes, the 3 realms are still just a chess game. In the heavenly court, Qin Tian brings joy. Ding dong. The host has re-established the heavenly court. Congratulations to the host for obtaining 100 million Qi luck, with a 100-fold increase in Qi luck. Congratulations to the host for obtaining 10 billion Qi luck. Ding dong. The host stands in the heavenly court and gains Qi luck. Congratulations to the host for gaining some power in the heavenly way. This method of governing the court is truly unparalleled in the world. That's right. What Qin Tian established was not a simple heavenly court, but a method of governing the court. Ignite the fire of Qi, gather the Qi of heaven and earth, and establish the supreme heaven. This is the only law that has existed throughout history. The reason why there is not much luck nowadays is that these sage disciples have not yet fully surrendered to the heavenly court. And the heavenly court has not completely unified the 3 realms. Wait until Qin Tian completely rules the heavenly court, governs the 3 realms, and gathers all the energy. At that time, my will was even the will of heaven, and my way was the way of heaven. Even the heavenly way should bow down like him. Walking on such a path, even Hongjun will have to bow down in front of him in the future. But for now, what Qin Tian needs is still gathering Qi. Qin Tian propped his cheeks and flicked his fingers, beginning to ponder. Qi luck is not so easy to obtain, what the sages of the heavenly way strive for is only Qi luck. As the highest governing body of the 3 realms, why did the heavenly court only gain so much luck? That is because all the Qi in the 3 realms is divided up by the heavenly way sages and other great beings through various means. Chapter 4. Wanjie Chat Group. You are listening at novelfull.audio. While Qin Tian was pondering, he heard a cold mechanical sound ringing in his ear. Ding dong. Zhu Tian Chat Group invites you to join. May I ask if you accept it? Zhu Tian Chat Group. Qin Tian's calm face couldn't help but show a hint of emotion. Chat groups. It's really a distant memory. I didn't expect to encounter you again in this world now. What is this? Another one, the delayed golden finger. Unfortunately, I have already become emperor. What is the use of this golden finger? Nowadays, he doesn't pursue any water group, what he wants is his own strength. However, after all, it is also a chat group of the heavens, perhaps one can take a look at the methods of other worlds. As far as he knows, the Honghuang plane is one of the most powerful planes among the heavens. However, there seem to be several types of this wilderness. The highest flood, with only time and dimension, transcends the river of time. That is the highest level plane, supreme. I don't know at what level I am in the wilderness. If you join, perhaps you can see people from other wasteland planes. Thinking of this, Qin Tian put aside his contemptuous heart and decisively accepted it. Ding dong. We have detected that your identity is valuable and you are the Heavenly Emperor of the Heavenly Court. May I ask if you have set the Heavenly Emperor as your nickname? The Heavenly Emperor. That's great. As an ordinary person, it's better to keep a low profile, Qin Tian said. The chat group of the heavens suddenly froze. The Heavenly Emperor. Is it very low? Key. Ding dong. The nickname modification is complete. Ding dong. The Heavenly Emperor joins the chat group. Newcomers join the group, and many divers bubble up one after another. Diligent Administrator. Welcome new members join the group. Please refer to the group announcement. If you have any questions, you can consult the administrator. Welcome newcomers. Heavenly Emperor. Isn't he a big shot? Said the Lord of the Flower Moving Palace to Qin Zulong. Welcome newcomers. No. Welcome big shots. Immortal King. Heavenly Emperor. Just a great emperor. Immortal King. The pinnacle of immortality, proud of the world. With me, Anlan, there is heaven. Even the Heavenly Emperor will kneel at the feet of this king. He JPG. The diligent administrator said, Immortal King, this Heavenly Emperor may be a real big shot. The strong cannot be humiliated. You still need to be careful. A certain celestial plane, a plane where spiritual energy is revived. A girl with a fiery figure and a hint of cuteness asked in confusion, Heavenly Emperor. Which one is this? Is it the Yi Heavenly Emperor? Later, she shook her head again and said, whoever it is, it's a big shot anyway. Just lick it and it's done. She is the administrator, Su Xiaoyu. He is also a traveler. At this moment, before Qin Tian could speak, electronic sounds echoed in his mind. Ding dong. The host strength has exceeded 10 stars, detected the host strength, and meets the group leader qualification. Ding dong. Congratulations to the host for being promoted to the leader of the Zhutian chat group. Ding dong. As the leader of the Zhutian chat group, the host enjoys the only exclusive benefit and is currently customizing it for the host. Ding dong. It has been detected that the host carries a chi boosting system and integrates with the various celestial groups. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the Supreme Chi Boosting System. Supreme Chi Boosting System. As the master of the heavenly realm, any treasure, character, or power that joins the heavenly realm will receive a critical blow of chi boosting. Note. Among the celestial planes, there are the protagonist races of heaven and earth, who are loved by heaven and earth. If you can obtain the racial luck of the protagonist in heaven and earth, you will receive unlimited critical hits. Qin Tian felt this scene and a plan suddenly appeared in his heart. Nowadays, in the three realms, there are many saints with hidden hands and many great powers that are difficult to suppress completely. Perhaps he could first calculate the planes of the heavens and incorporate them into the rule of the heavenly court. Lock the world behind the group members by making coordinates. Then govern its plane and obtain its plane energy. Thinking of this, Qin Tian wore a serious expression. These Tianzhu chat groups are really impressive. Originally, he carried a chi boosting system himself, which could be used to deduce martial arts and great ways through chi, and enhance his strength. However, even though he is the lord of the heavenly court, his luck is limited. As the saying goes, the entire fortune of the vast wilderness has long been divided among many heavenly sages and powerful beings. But now there are Zhutian chat groups, which are completely different. He can first sweep across the heavens, gain chi, and continuously enhance his own strength. Wait until you have enough strength to sweep the entire wilderness. When one gains enough chi, even the Taoist ancestor must bow down in front of him. This was originally his chosen path. But now with the existence of Qin Tian chat groups, there is no doubt that this process will quickly become faster. Many thoughts flashed through Qin Tian's mind. At this time, the group is still chatting enthusiastically. The Immortal King. Heavenly Emperor. Just a mere ant. It's not worth it. Immortal King. What is the Heavenly Emperor? I am the Immortal King. Those who recite my true name will see eternal life in the cycle of reincarnation. Chapter 5. The Lord of the Heavenly Court. The Heavenly Emperor. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. In a foreign land, Anlan carries a hint of disdain. What Heavenly Emperor? If it were the Immortal Emperor, then Anlan would still give some face. Now I am just a mere Heavenly Emperor. Perhaps he doesn't even know how many of them have been pinched to death. Annan spoke coldly and said, "It's boring. It's really boring. I thought these chat groups from all over the world were a bit interesting, but unfortunately, they're all just ants." Anlan's strength is the Immortal King. Before the arrival of the Heavenly Emperor, the martial arts and spiritual revival planes in the group were not enough to be seen in front of him. At the beginning of joining the group, he was a bit cautious and wanted to see what the name of this Qin Tian chat group really was. Now it can be seen that there is no powerful presence in this chat group. So, he doesn't care at all. The diligent administrator said, "Those who recite my true name will have eternal life." It's too strong. Unfortunately, I recited it a few times just now, but it's of no use. Su Xiaoyu, who is the administrator of this spiritual energy recovery plane, has long been tired of this Anlan. She knew very well that this Anlan was just pretending to be a criminal. The pinnacle of immortality, proud of the world, with me, Anlan, there is heaven. And then one sentence, "You Tua, save me." This is the biggest joke in the world of pretense. It is precisely because of the strong that one fears the great way. And in Anlan, there is no such reverence. When I first joined the group, I followed the principle of helping each other among the members. She also wants to remind this Immortal King. But this one is too confident. I'm afraid even if she says something, this person won't believe it. If you seek death on your own, it doesn't matter what happens to her. In fact, the words of the Immortal King were indeed just pretense. Reciting one's true name leads to eternal life. Even in Anlan's own plane, he still cannot achieve it. Moreover, now in different planes. The Immortal King. That's just because you're too weak. You're as weak as ants. What is the Heavenly Emperor? Even if you're an immortal, I treat it as dirt and kill it like slaughtering a dog. Immortal King. I have once killed countless true immortal powerhouses, and true immortals are just slightly stronger ants. Diligent administrator. Great boss. Trembling with fear, judge. Lord of the flower-moving palace. You're amazing. You're trembling, judge. De Qin Zulong. You're amazing. You're trembling, judge. In the world of the bright moon during the Qin dynasty, Yingzheng wore a dark golden imperial robe, with a hint of contemplation in his eyes. Xian, does it really exist? If Xian exists, can I truly be immortal? Anyway, these chat groups from all over the world should be real. Being part of them already means infinite possibilities. Yingzheng lightly shook his robe and said, "Heavenly Emperor, is this also an emperor?" As an emperor, even if one's strength is not inferior to Anlan. But what Yingzheng understands the most is also human heart. So, he never placed hope above immortality. But it was placed on this new member, the Heavenly Emperor. In the martial arts realm, the Lord of the flower-moving palace. A stunning woman with a cold and ethereal aura. This is precisely the one who exudes a refined and unparalleled charm, the inviting moon. And now, the face of inviting moon, which has always been cold and noble, has added a touch of vivid expression. The Qin Tian chat group is really interesting. Immortal. True immortal. If it were an immortal, what a terrifying existence would it be? I just don't know if it's true. At this moment, a sound echoed in the minds of all the group members. Ding dong. Group member, Heavenly Emperor, whose strength has far exceeded the 10th level. Congratulations to Heavenly Emperor for becoming the only highest group leader in this group. The originally lively group fell silent for a moment, and then became even more shocked. That immortal king, no matter how powerful he may be. But with his strength, he did not become the group leader. The Heavenly Emperor, as soon as he joined the group, became the group leader. This at least indicates that the strength of the Heavenly Emperor is definitely higher than that of the immortal king. In the Qin Tian chat group, the members immediately became boiling. The diligent administrator said, "Ah. Is this a big shot? Is this the realm of a big shot? I thought, as an administrator, I could be promoted to the rank of group leader." The result. Diligent administrator. Big shots are big shots. Salute to big shots, JPG. Amidst the inevitable revival of spiritual energy, Su Xiaoyu laughed heartily. The big shot is truly a big shot. As soon as you join the group, you become the group leader. Facing the big shot, just lick it and it's done. As long as this Heavenly Emperor, please give yourself some benefits. After that, wouldn't she just take off from this plane? As for the fact that Enlan's strength is also very strong. He. She, Su Xiaoyu, is also a principled licking dog, okay. Not everyone is qualified, let her lick it. Only the leader of the Heavenly Emperor, let her lick willingly. What is the strength of 10 stars? I don't know, how many stars does the Palace Master have, said the Palace Master of the Flower Movement to Qin Zulong. Is the Heavenly Emperor a more powerful existence than immortals? Is the Heavenly Emperor the Emperor of the Immortals? Diligent Administrator. Worshipping the Big Shot JD. Lord of the Flower Moving Palace. Worshipping the Grand Master JD. Ancestral Dragon of the Great Qin Dynasty. Worshipping the Grand Master JD. Chapter 6. Are you a Palace Master who can lick even better than me? You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Seeing this scene, Qin Tian chuckled lightly. The Emperor of Immortals, perhaps it is. However, he is not comparable to the face immortal Emperor of Enlan. With a movement in Qin Tian's hand, countless causal immortals emerged, connecting with the members of the various celestial groups. This is his calculation. Qin Tian is able to conceal the secrets of heaven and control the overall situation. Even able to deceive and calculate saints. It is because he has already mastered the power of the path of cause and effect. Note that to a certain extent, causality is a branch of the path of destiny. Sure enough. The Flower Palace invites the moon, the ancestor dragon of the great Qin, Ingzheng, the immortal king Enlan. There is also Su Xiaoyu, who revives his spiritual energy. I'm afraid this is not the golden finger prepared for that Su Xiaoyu, is it? Qin Tian said with a TSK. There is also a systematic evaluation, with a strength far exceeding 10 stars. He can now be certain that the world he is in, even if it is not the highest or high-end, is not a wasteland. But it is definitely not a low-end world. Just like the nuclear bomb sage, in his position, he is not even as good as an earthly immortal. It is rumored that the supreme flood and wilderness, with its timeline and lifeline, transcends the long river of time. Among the heavens, all the worlds of the flood and wilderness are just fragments that reflect on it. At my current level, I have achieved it. But among the heavens, who knows if there is a world as powerful as mine? Qin Tian's fingers twitched, with a fervent and ambitious look in his eyes. I thought that as long as I sweep across the 3 realms and subdue the sages, it will be the end. Perhaps this is just the beginning, suppressing the heavens, that is my destination. For Qin Tian, he is not afraid of being too weak, but afraid of having a ceiling in his cultivation. For example, in the vast wilderness where he lived, it is known that the highest realm is the Great Way. As for the main road, who knows? Now, the realm of the Great Road is no longer visible. In the Tian chat group, I saw that Qin Tian had not spoken yet. Diligent Administrator. Heavenly Emperor, why haven't you spoken yet? Don't you know how to operate? I know that. As long as you want to say something, just think about it in your mind. Right, Administrator. Also, I hope the big shot understands me. Ah. Toei Su Xiaoyu couldn't help but feel angry. How could she even lick this invitation month better than herself? Isn't it true that the Lord of the Flower-Moving Palace is cold and noble, cold and ruthless? De Qin Zulong, Heavenly Emperor, does immortality really exist? Master, can I be immortal and immortal? Immortality and immortality are too simple. Qin Tian has decided to reach out to other worlds. And each member in the group is a world coordinate, a wealth of luck, and a tool person. Even in the weakest world, the accumulation of energy in a world, coupled with increased critical hits, is still a considerable wealth for Qin Tian. Among the heavens, most of the protagonists are human beings. Human luck is unparalleled. So, for these tool people, Qin Tian decided to behave mildly. The Heavenly Emperor said, I am the Heavenly Emperor, the Lord of the Heavenly Court. I wish to preach to the heavens. You may enter my heavenly court, attain immortality, and prove immortality. Qin Tian didn't tell a single lie. For him, these group members are all top-notch leaks and top-notch tools. After entering the heavenly court, the stronger his strength, the more qi he gains. In the same way, once the heavenly court gains its qi, it will also feed back a portion. That part is not much for Qin Tian. For others, it is a supreme creation. The diligent administrator said, Ah. 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 Heavenly court. Is that the heavenly court I thought of? In mythology, is that heavenly court? The heavenly emperor is the lord of the heavenly court. As a traveler, Su Xiaoyu is not unfamiliar with the legend of the heavenly court. Including Yingzheng and Inviting Moon, there are rumors of the heavenly court in their world. De Qin Zulong. Boss. No. Your Majesty, look at me. Can I join the heavenly court? At this point, Yingzheng didn't even claim himself as me. Yingzheng is the eternal emperor, without God. He has his own pride, but this pride also needs to be treated toward someone. The king is fearless, but it does not mean ignorance. It is precisely because of the king that one often harbors a sense of awe when facing the unknown. And the heavenly emperor can make this eternal emperor, a revered existence. The lord of the flower-moving palace said, is the heavenly court. As rumored, is the heavenly court in mythology. This is too strong. Inviting the Moon was originally absent-minded, but now with a touch of excitement and anxiety on her noble and cool face. The administrator said that in the future, she will become a love brain and harm her sister. This is her future destiny. The administrator couldn't provide a specific explanation of what was going on. How could this be possible? Just a man, how can he have his own sister as important? So, nowadays, Inviting Moon urgently wants strength. Only with strength can she feel enough security. And in the heavenly court, there must be various treasures. Can my sister's disability be treated now? Diligent administrator. Heavenly Emperor, mythological Heavenly Emperor. Lord of the Heavenly Court, can we say that the Great Master is the legendary Haotian God? Chapter 7. The Qualified Cultivation of a Licking Dog, 7 Changes. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. As a traveler, Su Xiaoyu's clearest version is the Lord of the Heavenly Court. Haotian. That's why there is a conjecture. Although in later legends, the Haotian god appears to have a revered status on the surface. But due to various constraints, it can be said that the name does not live up to its name. A big commotion in the heavenly palace can be said to have trampled on the face of the heavenly court. Haotian. A heavenly emperor was beaten by a monkey. However, no matter what, it is still a big shot in the midst of the chaos and cannot be speculated. Heavenly Emperor. Haotian. A mere Taoist of Hongjun, what qualifications do you have to be titled as the Heavenly Emperor? Qin Tian had a hint of disdain, clearly showing great disdain for that Haotian. Note that he, the Qin Heavenly Emperor, is recognized by the Heavenly Emperor and granted the title of the Great Tao. Haotian is just a lucky boy. Since the beginning of the times, there have been 3 nominal rulers on the mainland. The first one is the Eastern Prince, who sits in the purple mansion of Penglai and leads the various immortals in the wilderness. The reason why Qin Tian was able to enter the heavenly court was because he had obtained the power of the purple mansion Qi. With the power of the purple mansion Qi, shake the power of the heavenly way, then seize the power of the heavenly court Qi, and then ascend to the throne of the heavenly emperor. Among them, because the Eastern Prince was conferred the title of Daozu Hongjun. In addition, with good personal strength, it can be considered a bit of prestige. But this purple mansion ruled over the wilderness. There are still some things that do not live up to their name, too many great powers, and they do not even consider him in their eyes. The second one is the Demon Emperor Jun. The Demon Emperor is handsome and belongs to the Demon Clan Emperor. Having strong strength, he is a quasi-saint against the heavens. In addition, behind him lies the dominant race. The demon race. There is also Emperor Tai, who holds the chaos bell and suppresses the world. So Emperor Jun was strong and domineering, stepping on the body of the Eastern Prince and ascending to the throne, establishing the ancient demon court. It is precisely because of this that the command of Emperor Jun, the Lord of the Heavenly Court, has deeply penetrated people's hearts. Even though they are the 12 ancestral witches, rebellious and unruly, they are their mortal enemies, but they also carry some respect. Emperor Jun, the ruler of the Heavenly Court, is said to have been conferred the title of Emperor Hongjun. But even more so, he already has enough strength on his own. Daozu Hongjun cannot change it either. As for Haotian, it goes without saying that compared to Emperor Jun, he cannot even compare to the Eastern Prince. Of course, whether it is the Eastern Prince or the Emperor Jun, compared to Qin Tian, that is not worth mentioning. Qin Tian regards sentient beings as his sons and heaven and earth as his chess pieces. First, seize the Qi of the Purple Mansion, and then seize the Qi of the ancient demon court, directly ascend to the throne, and be conferred the title of Heavenly Emperor. The Heavenly Emperor, without God, is the ruler of all things. This is the title of heaven and earth, the power of heaven's position, recognized by heaven and earth. Note that even if you are an emperor, you are from the ancient heavenly court. But his true title is only for the demon emperor himself. Demon Emperor, the emperor of the demon tribe. The heavenly emperor, the emperor of all things and races. This is the biggest difference among them. The Lich Demon Cataclysm, a struggle for luck. The Demon Emperor Jun, what he wants to do is to become the only ancient emperor of all races. The Heavenly Emperor said, I am the Heavenly Emperor. You may call me the Qin Heavenly Emperor. Ah. Qin Tian. Who is this? I haven't heard of him before. In the revival plane of spiritual energy. But this big shot seems even more impressive than Haotian, Su Xiaoyu said in confusion. This big shot doesn't even regard Haotian in his eyes. Is it true that he is a saint? Su Xiaoyu's thoughts gradually became enlightened. The more I think about it, the more I feel that the depth of the Heavenly Emperor is unfathomable. Su Xiaoyu chuckled and said, anyway, the strength of this big shot is beyond our reach. And all I need to do is be a qualified licking dog. On the self-cultivation of a licking dog. Diligent administrator. Farewell to the Heavenly Emperor. Farewell to the leader. De Qin Zulong. Farewell to the Heavenly Emperor. Farewell to the Grand Master. Lord of the Flower-Moving Palace. Greetings to the Heavenly Emperor. Greetings to the Grand Master. Whether it's Ingzheng or inviting the moon. They all understand now, this may be a bigger boss than Haotian. Immortal King. He. Heavenly Emperor, Lord of the Heavenly Court. Those who hold this title on the throne of our king are all failures. Immortal King. Such a loser, I killed him like a slaughtered dog. Originally, Anlan was a bit afraid, but she couldn't hear it for a moment. In his world, there is also heaven. Heavenly Emperor, this is a cursed title. No matter how powerful, with this title, one is destined to encounter great calamity. So in Annan's view, it's not worth it to be just a heavenly court. So he originally wanted to see the situation, but didn't speak up. Now I know that this heavenly emperor is the lord of the heavenly court, and I am even more disdainful. Immortal King. With my own strength, why can't I become the leader of the group? Instead, let a mere ant become the leader of the group. I am an immortal king, and I am not convinced. Anlan is not a fool. Nowadays, in this chat group of the heavens, there are all some weak ants. He doesn't like it. But who knows in the future? If you can become the group leader, then take a step faster. As soon as Anlan spoke, the group was silent with yak. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. Does this immortal king want to touch the heavenly emperor head? On. Chapter 8. Dingtou 7 Arrows Book, Seeking Flowers, Seeking Evaluation. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. In the heavenly court, Qin Tian's gaze was leisurely. The purple and golden imperial robe was pounded down, spotless and spotless. Noble and extraordinary, standing tall in the world. He seemed to stand in the long river of the road. Is fearlessness due to ignorance? In this moment, amidst the 30.3 layers, infinite thunder echoed. And this was only because Qin Tian had a slight emotional reaction. Tai Bai Jin Xing looked into the depths of the sky and spoke with a tsk, who is this, looking for death? Surprisingly, your majesty has stirred a hint of anger. Anger? Actually, not at all. For Qin Tian, Anlan is too weak. The immortal emperor in the Anlan plane may only be equivalent to the Great Luo Golden Immortal. Moreover, it is still the kind of not high-end the Luo Jin Xian. A mere immortal king, perhaps just a golden immortal, or even lower. The existence of this kind of golden immortal was not seen by Qin Tian before tens of thousands of yuan meetings, let alone now. Qin Tian only felt a bit puzzled. Why is a mole ant in the golden immortal realm so rampant? Why are the weak so arrogant and arrogant? It has been a long time, no one has spoken to Qin Tian like this. Note that among the three realms today, even the heavenly way sages, and even Zhu Hongjun, want to give Qin Tian some face. From a positional perspective, Qin Tian is equivalent to the existence of the heavenly Tao. Not to mention, now Qin Tian has seized some of the power of the heavenly way through the heavenly court's method of governing the court. Even Daozu Hongjun was unaware of the power of the heavenly way that had been seized. But even at his level, he still harbors reverence. This reverence is a reverence for the strong and a pursuit of power. Life has its limits, but the way has no limits. The path of enlightenment has no end in eternal life. The Luo Jin Xian is just a starting point, above which there are saints, heavenly paths, and great roads. And now, witnessing the heavens, who dares to say that there is no more terrifying existence beyond the heavens than the Great Way? Qin Tian said, is the so-called fearlessness because of ignorance. In the immortal alien, Anlan saw the news in the group and was full of anger. The immortal king. Ignorance. I am the immortal king, the only one in the eternal river that covers ancient and modern times. I am omniscient and omnipotent, and even ants dare not insult me. Immortal king. Heavenly Emperor, if you were not in the same plane, I would definitely kill you. In the heavenly court, Qin Tian had a slight smile on his lips. At this moment, he finally felt a bit of fun. Anlan, this pretending king is really ignorant. Due to a lack of reverence for power, there is no fear. However, pretending to be forced, who wouldn't? The heavenly emperor said, Anlan from a foreign land, you are a small bug. I disdain you to argue with me. Since you must seek death, then I will satisfy you. The majestic pressure spreads across the sky, intimidating the world. In a moment of thought, Qin Tian used the thread of cause and effect to lock in a foreign land. TSK, it's a bit troublesome. The world in which this foreign land is located is not considered powerful. The most powerful immortal emperor is at most just a Great Luo golden immortal. But this foreign land, connected to the world above heaven, has some meaning. It is precisely so that the heavenly way of this world carries a hint of terror. Qin Tian was able to forcefully kill it with the help of the line of cause and effect. But it is also possible to be blocked by the heavenly way. After all, for the heavenly Tao of that world, he is an outsider. Qin Tian's indifferent gaze was filled with contemplation as he said, Do you think I have to go there myself? It's not like that. In a foreign land, Anlan revealed his name directly to the heavenly emperor, feeling somewhat suspicious and solemn. Can you calculate his name across the celestial planes? This heavenly emperor has some strength. But even so, can this heavenly emperor still come and suppress him across the planes of the heavens? This is simply impossible. Thinking of this, Anlan is not at all afraid. Anlan said, Heavenly Emperor, I have already seen through you. From the perspective of the heavens, speak harshly. Who wouldn't know? Anlan said, If you are on the same plane, I will turn my palm and suppress you. Heavenly Emperor, you don't have to be in the same plane. I have a treasure called Dingtou 7 Arrows Book. I have written your name, and in 3 days, it will be your death. Anlan, cherish these last 3 days. That plain language, as if it was just a judgment. The so-called Emperor's golden words are nothing more than this. The diligent administrator said, Dingtou 7 Arrows Book, it's not the Dingtou 7 Arrows Book I thought of, is it? The Dingtou 7 Arrows Book that cursed Zhao Gongming. Sigh, this is too scary. Diligent administrator. It's cold. It's cold. Anlan, you're cold. No one can save you. Su Xiaoyu couldn't help but marvel, with a sense of awe on his face. The Dingtou 7 Arrows Book, when it comes to it, is too terrifying. Who is Zhao Gongming? Zhao Gongming is a disciple of the leader of the intercepted and heavenly sect, ranking among the top experts. Although not the direct disciple of the Tongtian sect leader, his strength is no less than that of the direct disciple. During the Great Apocalypse, he preached the 12 golden immortals and many of them were beaten by him. In any case, it is also a peak existence of the Great Luo golden immortal, and even possibly a quasi-saint. But just such a strong person was cursed and killed by Dingtou 7 Arrows Book. It can be imagined how terrifying this nail-headed 7-arrow book is. Su Xiaoyu was extremely certain that Qin Tian was one of the big shots among the big shots. Chapter 9. Don't ask, asking is terrifying. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Diligent administrator. Can you say that the real identity of you, big shot, is that of a Taoist named Luya? The diligent administrator said, Taoist Luya, there are rumors that it seems to be the last golden crow. The son of the demon emperor Jun, inheriting the throne of the heavenly emperor. Is that right? Is that right? Su Xiaoyu cleverly analyzed a wave. Heavenly Emperor, Luya. I am defeated by my subordinates. This Dingtou 7 Arrows Book is my spoils of war. Defeated subordinate. Spoils of war. Your product. Please savor carefully. This Qin Heavenly Emperor looks down on Haotian, while Lu Yadao is his defeated general. Su Xiaoyu's thoughts are becoming increasingly enlightening. As far as she knew, this Qin Heavenly Emperor was likely a mastermind who had never left a name in the wilderness. Anyway, it's scary. Originally witnessed the confrontation between two strong players in the group. The members of the group were trembling and afraid to speak. After all, their strength, at most invincible in the martial arts realm, is simply not worth considering. Now when Su Xiaoyu spoke, the rest of the people couldn't help it anymore. De Qin Zulong. Who is Zhao Gongming? And who is Lu Yidao? In Ing Zheng's mind, one doubt after another appeared. He knows the legend of the heavenly court, but he is not clear about the specifics. However, what he can be extremely certain of is that this heavenly emperor is a powerful group. Judging from the administrator's appearance, the immortal king who boasts so much is about to play GG. If he can enter the heavenly court and win the throne, he will surely be immortal and immortal. The lord of the flower-moving palace said, after thousands of planes, curse and kill a fairy king. What is the strength of the heavenly emperor and the great master? Between the eyes of the inviting moon, there is a sense of shock. If there is such great power, then there is nothing to be afraid of. With the existence of such great power, there should be no problem in treating one's sister's disability, right? Thinking of this, she couldn't help feeling gloomy in her heart. Is it true that I am a ruthless and righteous bastard? The administrator said that he would actually kill his sister for the sake of what is the most beautiful man in the world. How could this be possible? Just one man alone. Unfortunately, let the administrator say something, she couldn't explain clearly. Now that the heavenly emperor is here, there is hope for treating my own sister. Anyway, from then on, she invited the moon and became a little fan of the heavenly emperor. Diligent administrator. Don't ask, asking is terrifying. De Qin Zulong. Terrifying is this +1. Lord of the flower-moving palace. Terrifying is this +1. No matter what the members in the group think. But at this moment, they all understand that licking is right. Licking the heavenly emperor happily and revealing any benefits in their nails would be a lack of opportunity for them. In the exotic plane, Anlan sneered. The immortal king, I am the immortal king, immortal and immortal. In the cycle of reincarnation, I will see eternal life. I am just a great emperor, cursing to kill me. Are you afraid you have a dream? Before Anlan could finish speaking, she felt a great terror descending from the depths of the darkness. That is unknowable, invisible, is it the misfortune? At this moment, there seemed to be an supreme deity in the sky, towering above him like ants. Anlan felt a chill, but he couldn't notice anything. And at this moment, there was a voice that rang out from his mind. 3 days later, it will fall. Ding ding. In his mind, there seemed to be a countdown to life, counting the few remaining lives he had. Anlan can no longer live up to that kind of recklessness and composure. He took a few difficult breaths and panicked, hiss. Is it true that this is the method of the heavenly emperor? Impossible, impossible. It's just one emperor for oneself. I am a fairy king, but I was cursed and killed by an emperor. Can it be said that he used a treasure, that Dingtou 7 Arrows book, to secretly attack me? Anlan doesn't believe in Qin Tian's strength, he would be so domineering. But no matter what, he knows that he himself has been cursed and will go through great calamity. If the curse cannot be dispelled, he will definitely suffer great terror. At this moment, he had no choice but to move reinforcements. Anlan panicked and rushed out, Yutua, save me, ancestors save me. In a foreign land, there are so many supreme immortal kings and eternal giants, each one of which is an eternal pride. He doesn't believe it, he's still afraid of just a spell. In a foreign land, Jing Anlan shouted so loudly. All the secret cultivators of the exotic kings have walked out. Yutua was dressed in golden battle armor with a threatening aura. Anlan, what exactly happened? Did you say that the strong men from 9 days and 10 places attacked and killed them? It shouldn't be. 9 days and 10 places have already been shattered, and even true immortals don't exist. Conquering the 9 heavens and 10 earths is just a matter of our momentary thoughts. And as Yutua appeared, towering and dazzling figures emerged. They are like Buddha in the eternal blue sky, their figures are hazy and cannot be seen directly. Immortal King, Eternal Giant, Foreigner Ancestor. These are all foreign giants, immortal beings who suppress the ages and dominate the heavens. Every living creature here is a living legend. Chapter 10. Wanting to conquer the foreign kings of the heavenly court. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Anlin Jr., what exactly happened? Did the 9 heavens and 10 earths attack, or did the immortal domain come down? An ancient ancestor spoke. Nowadays, the invincible hand sweeping across the 9 heavens and 10 lands in a foreign land, even the immortal realm, dare not criticize its sharpness. They really don't understand what happened, let Anlon call them all out. Anlon dared not conceal it anymore and revealed the situation. The heavenly group, connecting the existence of the heavens. Yutua said in confusion, Heavenly Court. Heavenly Emperor. In this world, there is also the transmission of the Heavenly Court. According to rumors, the oldest era. There are creatures without supreme taboos, establish a heavenly court, and suppress all immortals. At that time, the heavenly court was revered by all ethnic groups and suppressed for eternity. However, overnight, the heavenly court suffered a great calamity. That supreme existence, as well as all the heavenly immortal kings, have disappeared. After that, there were once again talented and ambitious Jianjiao heroes who established the heavenly court. Unfortunately, each time seems like a cycle. Establishing a heavenly court and then declining is like suffering a curse. The name Tianting and Tiandi, once they appear, will inevitably suffer great calamity. As time goes on, the appearing heavenly court becomes weaker and weaker, causing the heavenly court to lose its reputation. Nowadays, there are rumors circulating among the 9 heavens and 10 places that there are relics of the heavenly court. And within the immortal realm, there seems to be another celestial relic. But these are all the once declining heavenly realms. These secrets are not entirely clear to Anlon. But in his understanding, the nearest heavenly court was established by a true immortal. Survival only lasted for a month, it has already disappeared. It is precisely because of this that the heavenly court has lost its reputation today and is more like a joke. Only the oldest existence knows how terrifying its strength is when it reaches the heavenly court at the earliest. And the reason why Anlon disdains the heavenly emperor is because he believes that this Qin heavenly emperor is also one of those imitators from another world. So, the world we are in is not unique. Can we use it to conquer other planes, become powerful in foreign lands, and strengthen ourselves, said the harmless king with a burning gaze. The immortal king is unscathed, as one of the ancient beings in a foreign land. At this moment, many thoughts came to mind. As soon as he spoke, the other foreign kings began to ponder. Traveling through space and heading to another place is not easy. This is the clash between worlds, planes and planes. Anlon said solemnly, those weak planes are not worth mentioning, to the point where there is no need to conquer them. For now, it is only the world where the heavenly emperor and heavenly court are located that has the significance of conquest. But that heavenly emperor is not simple. I now feel that I am cursed, but I have no way to start. I consider myself invincible, but this heavenly emperor's methods are strange. Qin Tian pondered and said, the heavenly emperor himself is a cursed name, lacking sufficient luck to carry it. In our world, even if it is the oldest taboo that exists, suppressing many immortal kings and ancient giants, we will also suffer a great calamity and die, let alone the latter. Being able to bestow the title of Heavenly Emperor on this ruler of the heavenly court can be considered a bit of courage. As the oldest existence among the ancestors of a foreign land, he has insight into many eternal mysteries. I am somewhat wary of the title of Heavenly Emperor. I can't find out what's going on. The Heavenly Emperor's methods are somewhat terrifying. Yutua examined Enlan's body with immortal light and magic, but had no clue. The other ancient ancestors also made a move, and so on. Wushang Wang spoke up and said, "We'll wait by Enlan's side these days and see how the Heavenly Emperor is doing. Let's also take a look at the strength of the Heavenly Emperor. If things are possible, we will directly launch a large army and conquer the plane where the Heavenly Emperor is located. It's extreme. Can this Heavenly Emperor be more anxious and terrifying than that taboo?" Many immortal kings and foreign giants agreed and then used various means to guard Enlan. At this moment, Enlan was finally not afraid. There are so many immortal kings, guarded by immortal kings and giants, he still doesn't believe it. That Heavenly Emperor, relying on a spell-killing technique, was able to curse and kill him. He had a look of hatred on his face. If we could test the strength of that Heavenly Emperor. When the kings of the foreign lands come together to attack, he will definitely capture them. Let the Heavenly Emperor kneel in front of him and repent. At that time, look at that Heavenly Emperor and continue to be arrogant. Thinking of this, Enlan was not afraid at all, but rather looked forward to it. However, in reality, each person uses their own means and touches each other. Who has Enlan ever been afraid of? The Immortal King. Heavenly Emperor, ants. How dare you speak in front of me? I am in a foreign land, and all the kings have gathered, waiting for me to lead the foreign kings to conquer your position in the Heavenly Court. Immortal King. Heavenly Court, there is also Heavenly Court, wait for death. Enlan was full of energy and issued a declaration without hesitation. I, Enlan, the Immortal King, have you ever been afraid of anyone? The Heavenly Emperor also needs to tremble in front of me.